Welcome back, traders. In this video I'm going to take you through an adrenaline-filled scalping session on a Thursday this week, the 2nd of December, and this session was crazy and it was very volatile. We were trading around like up to even 380 contracts per second, and to be able to trade in this kind of environment, it really demands you to have certain tools. And this is a raw footage, unedited, scripted, or anything that this is unlike anything the gurus will tell you. They will never show this. If you're only using candlestick charts, you wouldn't have a chance to even accomplish this, because it's not even possible to trade this way without proper tools that I'm gonna show you. So in this session, took about 25 trades roughly, and I went all the way up to $700, and then I made some fumbling mistakes that I'm going to show you also. That happens. One time my software fucked up for me a little bit, so a little bit wrong there, so so I was going to show that as well. But then I made it all back. This is also something that new beginners don't even think of when they are trading with just candlestick, because it's like trading in the dark actually. If you don't using these kind of tools, it's going to be very hard. So instead of just me rambling on here, so let's dive in and get to it. All right, so here we go, and we're going to start off with to explain some couple of bits before we go through all the trades that I took and why, and the reason behind it, and the strategies and everything that you want to hear about. So first off, here in this window, we have, why can't I see my own pointer? Here we go. So in this window, we have the over eagle's eye view. Kind of, this is only candlestick charts. Right now we are looking at 2-minute chart, and the market has not opened yet. And in this window right here, we have a range chart on the 20. On the NQ, of course, so it's Nasdaq we're trading here, and this bar is very important. As you can see now, we're down to 40, and this is actually the speed. It measures the speed of the overall market. So what it does, it measures how many contracts per second we are trading in. Right now we're trading in 40 contracts per second, so it's kind of a speedometer. It's very good. I've been using it for a long time. It's easy to understand. It's nothing special. So, and down here we have some footprint on the 80, a little bit higher zoomed out feeling of it. And here we have 40, the half of 80. And so for you guys who never seen the footprint before, it's kind of, it's the history of the DOM. The DOM prints a lot of numbers here. And here we have the aggressive market buyer side, and here we have limit orders buyers and limit orders sellers, and here we are pulling and stacking, and here this number here is the last traded quantity, what is traded, what actually was traded. So what was it, like plus or minus, did it hit the bid or the ask? So this is the ask side, this is the bid side, of course. So in here we have the snapshot bidding. So we can see actually how many contracts are sold into the bids, because here are the sellers, aggressive sellers, and here we are aggressive buyers, and they're hitting into the ask. All right, that's all I'm going to say for that for now. So all right, let's get started and see how this trading session went. Okay, so this is just before the open, and it's we haven't opened yet, so of course we're gonna go forward a little bit here. So I'm starting it, and the market ain't going that fast, as you can see. I think I'll take one trade before the open. So right here comes the trade where I jump on for a long. I'm waiting for the market to turn to make some indication that, okay, all right, we're gonna stop selling. I'm getting more, and it's not backticking also that much, and I'm not really delaying with my stop loss. It's not that volatile, so I'll go straight up for it, and I move my stop up pretty quick, so I have a good risk management there. But at the same time, I make some wiggle room for it. So it starts to whip a little bit. So that I went in with 2 contracts there. So let's see how it goes. Went pretty good on that one that I remember so far. So pretty nice speed. It's not backticking that much on the ladder, so that's good. So I'm still holding it, looks good. Now I'm going to move up my stop loss in a second, because it's starting to lose its momentum. And I don't like how it's starting to tick up and down up here. It's kind of getting very slow on the movement on the upside. So I move my stop there to be protected, so I don't lose any, even in case of that's going to go bust on me. And there it goes again. Really nice trade. Very good. So I have still my stop loss under the structure here. I move it up a little bit to protect my profits. I don't want it to shoot back on me really quickly. So starting to see some low volume on the momentum there. And a quick backtick there, I just move it up and the trade is off. Don't know why I moved it down there. I shouldn't have done that. I thought it maybe gonna tick up some more here. I could have done it better, of course. I could just take it off quicker and not let it tick back on me like that. So, but still enough. It's good. It's a good trade. Good one. And I think actually the market is going to, no, it rolls over. So here we have the US Open soon. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Here we go. We're gonna just before the Open. 23, 26, whoop, 26. So we're gonna watch here. As you can see, it's very calm now. We're trading like in 80 contracts per second right now, and any second the market is going to open. So in any second now. Let's forward to that. 28. Like 2 minutes left. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. 29. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you can see the market is very calm just before the open. We're trading it bumped up to 100 contracts there at this level just before. So the market is getting, you can also see how the spreads is starting to increase. In any second now, I think. No, not yet. It's going to shoot away like crazy. You're going to see when we open. See how crazy it's starting to be? We're already at 160 contracts per second. Seems to be it's kind of weird with the time thing. I'm trying to put it at exactly when we're going to open, but it seems to be lagging on it weirdly enough. Okay, so here we go. 40, 60. 60 contracts, 80 contracts per second. And there the market opens. Here is the, we read the contracts, 200, 340, 400 contracts per second. It's even at this speed, it's unreadable to. I mean, it's really hard to just read a DOM at this pace. It's really extreme. And I adjust some margins so it's easier to see the reading. See, we went up all to 600 contracts per second. It's crazy. 500. It's starting to go down a little bit, going down to 460. So $480, $440. So this is what it's like when you are at the open. And as you can see, you could never see this kind of structure when you're using just a 2-minute chart or 1-minute chart, because it's so hard to see what's actually going on inside each candlesticks of its own. So that's why it's so important to have this kind of tools, that you have this range chart. You can get more, you're zooming into the candle with the range chart. It's like this is 20 ticks. Every candle here is 20 ticks, and every candle down here is 40 ticks. Every this move here, what it makes on the ladder here, that is one tick. See how fast it goes? You can never read this structure here like this. You see a huge wick here, but you wouldn't understand what's going to happen. So here, take a trade to the upside. We're trading above the VWAP. I call it the VW from now on. Okay, so I put in my stop loss pretty quick. I didn't have any delay on it. I usually have some delay on it because you want to give the market some wiggle room, but I got hit pretty fast because it's so whippy. But that doesn't discourage me to, oh man, I gotta stop trading now. Oh my, I'm gonna lose some money. Oh my gosh, you gotta push on. Just wait for the next opportunity. So let's fast forward a little bit. We went down a little bit, and here comes the next trade. And we're coming down to this area down here. That's where I want to see some action or something that want to go back up. But it didn't. We broke through. I was testing for a short here. I think I took a little on it. Yeah. And here we are actually fumbled with the orders. I have 2 and 1. Particularly, I have 2 and 1, and I just took off. When I'm pressing on the price, I'm taking off. I'm moving my buy price here because I'm selling. I need a buy order to get out of the market. So that's what I do. When I press on the price that I want to get out, I'll do it soon. And then it's where I just fucked up. So, and I had still some orders left in there, so I had to quickly close it with I have a keypad button also so I can enter and cancel orders really, really quickly, because you cannot fumble around with the mouse like this and search for button when the market is moving in this pace. It's not possible. You cannot do that. You don't have time for it. No freaking way you have time for that. So anyway, next trade is coming up soon here. So you see, we're still trading in like 260, 240 contracts per second. It's pretty crazy. You need to keep track of the structure, see what's happening. I'm trying a short here. We are trading under the VWAP, so I only take shorts when I'm under. So this goes really in my favor. pretty fast, looking good. And I just want to take out the mentality here. When I'm entering a position, I want it to go now. I don't want it to just get that, it, the feeling that it's getting hesitating on me, like, are we gonna go? No, not really. It's really hard when the market is trading in this kind of pace of 360 contracts per second, because it can be really whippy. It can just, so if you put in a stop order here over my entry price, it can whip on really fast, just take me out and then continue down straight on me. So I'd rather take that stop, because sometimes the market can just turn back, stop me out, and rush the other way really fast. It has happened to me so many times. So that's why it's so important to have a very, very tight stop loss. So let's see what's happened. I took some profit. So, and I don't worry about win rate at all. I mean, win percentage it doesn't really care, because if you have a tight stop loss, you can take that loss and you can have like a 40% win percentage, but you can still be profitable on it, because you can take more trades just because you have a tight stop loss and you didn't lose that much. So your cushion is still big. That's why you can take more trades. I mean, I made 25 trades on this session. If I would always have a big risk, I wouldn't be able to take that many trades. It wouldn't work. So, okay, it's quite some time to the next trade. Let's move on. So I'm just going to show you a little bit faster here in a faster pace. Let's fast forward a little bit. I draw an area here, because here I want to see, let's say we are pretty down now. We're getting down extended, a very extended move on this one. I want to see that the market comes up from this dip here, comes back in and starting making structure on this area, and we're going to break this level here and continue to the upside. So I'm starting looking for longs very soon. So let's see what happens. See, we came back in this area here. Came back down. Now we're making a double bottom down here. So I'm going to try for a double bottom right here. I'm taking a long. I shouldn't really take it along here. I see that I broke one of my rules, but it's sometimes you get a feeling that this might be the bottom. But you need to be really sure. You can test one trade and have a very tight stop loss on it. That's totally fine. I mean, we could bounce right from here and way back up, I think, but we didn't do that. I was stopped out pretty quick, and then went down some further and went down. Back. Now it's starting to coming back up again. You see how, let's see, I can turn it back. Here you can see this area here. It's a nice area where you want to search for a long if the market comes back up and start trading sideways in this little box here area. So we can search for some kind of price action, and you see that we're not backticking that much on the DOM. And just to explain the DOM a little bit, I have M&Q, the micro NASDAQ on the right side, and I have the ordinary NASDAQ ladder on the left side. So if you want to learn more, hit me up. All right, so okay, we are closing in on the trade here. We broke this level now here. So I'm searching for longs, because now we broke the structure of this one. I want to see if we can make it to the upside. So I take a trade there. I was a little bit afraid that we're gonna just go quickly down, and I was right about it, and I'm glad that I took my stop loss there and take a loss on that one. It's okay. I'm trying a long here again. It's actually one contract long again. This time was pretty good, but I didn't put in my stop loss from some freaking reason. It was too late. It was bounced back too quick on me. I could have taken it right up here. That's a mistake from me. That happens. I'm not perfect. So, and we are gonna try a long again here soon. Here it comes. I'm trying a long again. This time I put my stop loss pretty quick in. Pretty quick. Got taken out. That's okay. So then a little bit later, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Here comes the next trade. We went down a little bit more. I'll try a long again on this one. I got taken out. And to be honest, I should be still looking for shorts because we're still trading under the VWAP, under VW. But we are pretty extended down to, we traded all the way down to 88.6 level on the fibs there. So it needs to go back at some point. That's how I'm thinking about this. But it can, but don't be fooled about it, because the market can really continue, just continue. So I mean, so you got to be very conservative about it. You cannot assume that it's going to turn back on you. I mean, the market is going to turn every time. It can just build a little a pullback here and then continue down, of course. So that can absolutely happen. Here I struggle a little bit on this trade. I really like this order. I got whipped. I tried a long here. Let's rewind that for a bit. What is it right here? Yeah. So here I tried a long. I got stopped out. It whipped back in, and then it goes. Then the market just goes in the correct way straight away. So I was kind of annoyed at that one that I didn't get in when I really wanted to get in. So that's a bummer, but shit happens. Just continue grinding, just let it go. Here comes a new trade. I tried for another chasing trade. I didn't get filled for those either, if I remember correctly. And yeah, didn't work either. Here comes another long that I should really not been taking at all. Just straight back on me. I took a big loss there. Not good. Now I'm down a little bit. I'm down 418, I think, something like that. So I was up like 600. Now I'm down to 418 something. I can't not really read it. It's so hard to read on it. I'm gonna fix that. So I take a plus here. I take a long, I mean. Trying a long. I think I got hit by a stop here as well. So many losses here, but don't be discouraged. As long as you keep your stop loss very tight in this kind of market environment, it's totally fine to continue. You have your cushion already. So fast forward for this a little bit. Here comes the next one. And here my thought was, we've been trading above this area now for quite some time. We bounced kind of hard here. So I was thinking this is going to be a nice pullback. So so I'm going to take another trade right around here somewhere. So let's see what happens. Now I enter. And immediately it goes in my favor. I didn't delay my stop loss because the market is kind of crazy. The speed has gone down to 160 contracts per second. That's nice. A little bit easier to read, a little bit easier to predict the movements a little bit. And it's starting to take up the pace again. It went crazy. Up to 300 contracts per second. That's a little bit crazy too. But I'm still in my favor. I'm not backticking that much on this trade and looking really good. I managed my risk. and I lock in some profit really soon. See how the market is not really pushing really that hard anymore. It start to like the momentum is starting to have a problem to continue. See how many candles it forms in a short period of time. But unfortunately, this was actually, I think this was a trade that continued to the upside. So let's see here if it does that. Yeah, this was a trade that continued to the upside. I missed all of that, and it's really sad. I think I missed out $1,000 on this trade just with one contract. No, I jumped in again. Yeah, I jumped in again here, but I think I got stopped out or something. Yeah, I did. And it went down a little bit. And we are still pretty much down for the day on overall. You see in the 15 minutes, the 30 minutes candlestick chart. But still trading under the VWAP. So here comes another try to trade this thing up. So I'm trying along here. Went in my favor, but for some reason it went. I wanted to bounce from here. That's why I didn't took it off straight away, because I wanted to give it some wiggle room. I thought this is just gonna be like a pullback, and then we're gonna snap back up and continue to the upside. But we never did. So this stops me out as well. And there it goes. And here I'm waiting for some kind of a dip back in this area. So I try another long. I tried a long. It looks really good. It doesn't back ticking that much for me. It looks, but then it snaps and just snap back down and take me out, if I remember correctly on this one. I moved my risk up a little bit, so I'm only risking like $30. So I got stopped there. And moving forward to the next one, then the market moves down here, I think. No. So here we go again. Here I'm trying to limit in again. I was so lucky with that entry. I really limited at the perfect timing on that one. And off we go on this one. But this time I move my stop up to manage my risk. So even if it's gonna be a loss, I'm gonna take a loss, and I'm gonna be green on this trade anyway. Looking nice. It doesn't backtick that much, but then it just whips down on me just suddenly. And we're trading like in 230, 220 contracts per second there. It's pretty crazy. So, but that's life. You gotta move on. Just get on with it. So what happens now? Now it's a long time to the next trade, so we're gonna move forward. And I missed all of that move on that trade, just because I have a little bit. I didn't have the wiggle room on this trade here. And I got stopped up there, and after market go like that. This is not normal speed. I'm dragging a pointer of the player here, and here I think I used the tool something to see how much I missed. No, I didn't. Okay, but here's my quick trading idea that I had here. Okay, so we just snapped up back up there. We are really bullish now. We're starting to trade above this level here on the candlestick overview on 2 minutes. So I like that. We are trading in here, we're still here. So what if is this just going to be a continuation? So I'm getting prepared. I'm thinking mentally, okay, we're gonna, if the market comes back into this level, where I already draw out to this level, I'm gonna go for a long. So let's check that out. And I got failed there, just one contract. I was watching, I didn't, here I'm putting a delay on my stop loss. I was prepared to take a little bit more risk on this one. Still looking good. Looking really, really good. And here it takes off like a rocket. So this is where you really can make all your money back if you lost something. You need to prepare for your next trade and not stop thinking just because you lost one trade. Just keep pushing it and think of trade ideas along the way that comes up, and use the support levels and resistance levels that you have drawn out on your chart, and look for market behavior. This is like tiredness. The market is getting tired for me. So here we have liquidity grab, and the market just took off from here. I've been very conservative here. I don't want to get stopped on this one. It was very close that I did, but then the market just shot off even more. So this trade was really, this is actual speed. This is not some extra speed or something. It just took off. This is the trade I was kind of looking for. But it's you need to, it's hard to find the right timing when it's gonna happen, because the market makes so many different patterns during one session, and all of them are different. So, but you can kind of read what's happening on the candlesticks and so on. And the market here just took off on me. Really great trade, felt great, everything looks great. It didn't backtick that much where we are when we were in this level where I had my stop before it took off. So that's why I was able to stay in the trade, because I was looking at the lost traded quantity as well, concentrate on that one and see how the ladder was ticking. Like this one, is it back ticking or is it forward tick or less like that? See, it was stuck in a level, and just continue on. So this is why it's so important to have the right tools to make this kind of trade. You would never guess that if you were here. I mean, you would kind of, the market's going to turn here, and then you're going to like the market's going to go down, and that's what you saw, but the market went the other way. So this is crucial to have this kind of tools, especially the price ladder. I was very skeptic the first time I saw a price ladder. I mean, could it really help me? Is it just a distractor? But I mean, I saw other big firms using price ladders, and it's so important. And one thing is really important, that some prop firms doesn't use the inside print of the price ladders. You can see what's happening between buyers and sellers. That is really important. Another a prop firm is just that I know is very big. They're just using like this. They just look at the lost traded quantity, but you cannot read really the lost traded quantity at this speed. You see, it's like 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 4 4 4 4. Like it's not even readable for you to understand. That's what I'm using the price ladder on the MNQ, because that market is a little bit thicker. It's thicker overall. It has more traded contracts than the regular NQ. So, all right, enough of that. The market went away. That's good. All right. So I'm gonna continue to be here, and the market just moved on. And here's where I draw. I think maybe this was the thing. No, I didn't. Whatever. All right. So we came up to this level. We bounced back a little bit, back into this area. I was thinking, okay, let's try another long here. So here it goes. I was aggressively trying to buy this one. I got in with one and it took off again on me. Really, really nice. I moved up my stop, hopefully. I did. Yes, I did. And I got taken out there. So I took a little bit of profit there. Nice. Nice trade. See how whippy it became straight off that up move there? That's a clear indication that this market is now getting a little bit tired of this totally extreme up move that is already done during this session. So, all right, so we'll fast forward a little bit here. Let's see. So we just go sideways for a big moment here. Just grinding around that level that I've been drawing out at this level here. Here I try a long. So here we go, testing that. And I was able to take some profit on this one. I didn't want to do the same mistakes that I did on the other trades. So move up my stop loss, for fuck's sake. Here you go. I'm telling to myself here. And there I got taken out. A nice little scalp there. Quick one. And I think it was this one, yeah, that took off even more, actually. And this was the one that I missed a lot of. I think it was this one. Let's see what happens. No, it was not this one. Okay, well, no, some trade that I did was that I measured. Oh, maybe really past that one. Okay. Anyways, so here we go again. I'm trying along here, and this one fails. It took me off, but I had a very tight stop loss because I didn't want it to go back on me. I mean, this is my thinking here. If this is gonna go, it needs to go now, not later on. This is like, let's rewind. So this is what it looked like before the trade. I was watching the ladder and was seeing, are we ticking up clearly? Yes, we do. Okay, this is looking in, this is pushing really hard on the contracts. I'm entering the trade. Okay, looking good. I thought it was looking good, but then it snapped back on me, and I was thinking also that, like, if this is gonna go, it needs to go now. It doesn't. I don't want it to snap back on me like that, because I've seen that so many times when the market just goes a little bit, it kind of fools you, and you can also see that there is no buyers in this candle here on the footprint as well. Here you have a lot of buyers, then it quickly dies out, and they're totally reversing on you and make a shitload of selling instead, and just whip back on you, and that's what we're taking out at this level. I think somewhere, yeah, what was it, like 30, 28 something around here, whatever. So yeah, so that's what my thought process on that position there. And I really wanted it to go further. I mean, look at this. This is a good, like, we come all this way. It looks tired, but it tries to push on higher up. I've seen this happen before, kind of, that when the market just go down a little bit, and then we're gonna go up, like push, like a small pullback, and like a continuation trade totally during this session, but it really never had the strength to it to really continue more from this level here. So yeah, and let's continue here. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. I'll try a new long from this one because I saw there's a breakout here. Maybe we're going to continue, but it never did. And we're starting to go down, I think, from here. Yeah, we do. Now the market has turned. It's turned around a little bit. It got tired up here, and now we're going to see that market going to go down a little bit. gonna have a pullback down. Try one more long from this level. This level here was my thinking that we're gonna kind of bounce from this level. That's what I wanted to take one trade here because it's a good liquidity grab. Perhaps I was thinking that and we just push higher, but that never came. He took me out pretty quick. Too tight stop loss. I need to fast forward. I was right on that one. So in case of that, I have my stop loss, of course, I then manage my risk at that level pretty hard. So that's good. So that's good, protecting my profits that I already have. So here I try a short. I'm thinking, okay, we're done going up, so we're getting more tight, a lower high, and we didn't do any more try it to the upside here. So I'm thinking, okay, let's see if we can kind of get a more downward move, continuation to the downside. So it's a while to the next trade. So I didn't take any more trade here. I was just waiting to see what's gonna happen, what the market's gonna do. So lo and behold, the market kind of tricks me here. And here I start thinking like, okay, maybe we're gonna go up in anyway. Maybe the market just wanna try again and try for this high. So we're thinking like, okay, let's try one more long here, and because we broke this level at this level here, and see what happens if we could kind of try once more up to this level up here, because we have a sort of a reclaim level here, as a minor one. So I went long this one, then I got entered. I put in my stop and I'd roll over on me pretty quick. So that was that. So, all right. Then we fast forward a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Here I try another long at this level. I was thinking, okay, we didn't go down that hard. We're starting to build some structure at this level. We're starting to build some structure here. So 1, 2, 3. So maybe the market is gonna like bounce back up from here, and it actually did. And I was glad to jump in on that one. And off the market goes. I was quick with my stop loss in case of we're gonna go down, but the market never did. So this was a really good one. Nice trade there. I took it off pretty quick there, and gonna fast forward, see what happens. And I think it tries one more time for a new high there. I never felt good for this one when it started to do that like that. You see how it erratic structure of nothing. It's not like this. Here you can see the market is getting kind of tired and it goes down a little bit. Here you tries again and get tired and then it goes down. So this could be a good short, but we are above the VV, so we don't take a short, we just take longs here. Anyway, so this is like a erratic moves, no structure. You have a base here, of course, but what's gonna happen, you don't really know. So you just leave that alone. I just decided to do that, and the market came up again. So it kind of grabs some liquidity down here at this level, probably some buyers stepping in here. That was my thought process at this moment here. So let's see what happens. I went in for a long. It looks good. We don't backtick. And suddenly it just died out. And I wonder if, yeah, I think it turned on me. Yeah, it turned on me there. It just went back down. I'm still in long mode, so I'm still just taking longs here. The market hasn't decided to go down even further, so I was not really convinced that we're gonna going down during this session that much. So I'm trying a long, failed one, and here comes another one. I'll try again. A very tight stop. Just whip back on me so fast. I have nothing. Sometimes you don't even have time to react. Not even if you have a keypad to press on. It goes so fast when it's so whippy. We're trading in 200 contracts per second there, so no wonder on that thing. And I took a little bit profit on that one, short one. Then I waited for a long time, just watching the market, what's gonna happen. And my mind shifted here for starting to go short now, because as we can see now, we're going up. We're making a weak highs up here. We don't try anymore for going along overall in the market. So I was thinking, okay, maybe the markets just want to make a healthy pullback, a big one. So I was looking for that, and the market started to go down. And here I'll try a short, and I got stopped out. I think it whipped back on me, even though I had kind of a very tight one, not that much. I'm thinking, okay, it's gotta go. Did I have some problem with the entry on the orders? I didn't took my order correctly, or I think I was pressing the button. I was limiting exactly in front of the price. You cannot do that if you're gonna take a short. Sometimes that happens. It's a weird kind of stuff. And look how the market just dumped. So it'd be a perfect short on that one, but it really happened. So I took another short here. I think I got whipped back on this one. Was this the trade that went in my favor? Nope. I got squeezed there. That's okay. I'm still in the short mode. I'm waiting for the market to kind of show that it's not backticking up that much. So that looks good. Market goes down in my favor pretty quick there. I think we're going to break out from here now, from this structure, and go lower. But yet again, the market is going to snap back on me and take me out on this one. Really frustrating. I was kind of, oh man, what's happening? Why is it? It's kind of, you get all of thinking, but you just keep doing what you do, keep pushing it, and don't be discouraged that you're getting stopped out. Keep a tight stop, and you can trade many times. Because when this market are trading in this speed, it gives a lot of opportunities, but because the market is moving very big, it has really big moves overall still. And it's still the cash hour, within this cash hour of the US Open, so keep grinding. So here to fast forward again. I totally missed this awesome, beautiful entry. I really want to go short here, but I wasn't really sure if you're going to bounce back up again and start trading upwards, and like we're going to try the highs again. But that really never happened. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, this was the big one. Yeah, this one was a really beautiful position that I got into. It's just crashed. It's making a healthy pullback, and we're going all the way down to the VWAP. And here, exactly, this was my last trade. And this is where it pushed me back on. It puts me back on my 700, 900. I made total back $930 in profit, but you need to take away the commissions then. So I think I had like 200 in commissions. So this was my last trade for the day, and I made it all back plus some more that I was a little bit minus on for the day. So it's a good one. I think I had like a 1300 drawdown totally on that one. The thing is, when you're trading a prop account, is that you're getting trailed if you have gone up in some trades and you didn't took the profits. Your trailing drawdown is going to follow you from behind. Very annoying. There's nothing you can do about it. But I'm trading on a prop account. So anyway, so this was just my last trade, and I'm going to show you now what happened after this. And I didn't take any more trades, but I also wanted to show you that how the market just continued down in a faster pace, and what's happened after. I missed a lot of it, of course, but you never know. You need to have a stop. It's totally fine. I mean, I missed all of this. I could just let it go, and we made a very, 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 very long pullback overall on the 60-minute candle charts there. Anyways, it's totally fine. I was happy with my session for the day. I tried to focus on my risk really hard, so that's why everyone went so well. You can really take more trades when you do that too. So anyway, guys, it's about 50 minutes now, not almost an hour that I said in the intro, but that's my bonus to you guys. And if you want to know more and want to learn more about this, you can go to my free Discord channel. I am there. You can just hit me up if you have any questions. And in the future, I will have some education that I will teach 5 and 5, so you get the full attention from me, how to set up this stuff, how to set up all the things, how to set up the price ladder, and how to really using the tools, and also how to trade the markets the way I do. And yeah, so anyway, go to the free Discord and hit the subscribe and like button if you like this video, and please write in the comments if you have any questions. I try to answer them as the best I can. And let me know what other content you want me to do. Now, I will not use any lagging indicators, because I don't use any lagging indicators, so I won't do any MACDs or any something like that. And that's totally crap. You don't want to use indicators that is lagging. You want to use volume-based indicators and indicators that are showing you what's happening now, because the price ladder is showing what's happening exactly at this moment and what the market is trying to do. Then you have the footprint, and that is the history of the price ladder. And then you have the charts, of course. There's your third kind of tool in your toolbox. You got to see this is your roadmap. This is your roadmap when you're driving a car, to take your map and check where you are. So this is just, for me, just a tool to see where am I, what has happened overall in these minutes that I've been in the session, and so on. So this is just a roadmap for me. The most important tools I have is the price ladder, my range chart, and my speedometer here. It shows me the speed and the pace of my contracts, and the footprint that shows me the delta and the volume on each traded candles, and what's been happening overall from the price ladder. So you got to analyze that, all these three, like a whole. So all right, enough of that. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe, and see you in another video.